WCAX-TV, Channel 3, Burlington.
Coming up on tonight's late news, the Middle East comes home to Vermont. The FBI says these 3 men are members of a Syrian terrorist gang, but we still don't know what their target was. Also, we'll go rummaging in the trash to test out the latest Supreme Court ruling. In sports, the Red Sox try to bounce back against the Oakland A's, and Sharon says, keep those umbrellas handy. We'll have all the details coming up at 11. Stay tuned. Police foil an assassination plot aimed at a presidential hopeful.
In sports, the Red Sox try and bounce back against the Oakland A's.
Stay tuned. Late news is coming up next.
Tragic event on the next Hour Magazine.
Tomorrow morning at 9 here on Channel 3.
Golf.
Station.
Want to do some serious people watching? Keep your eyes on Arsenio.
What's that about?
A different world's Kadeem Hardison just isn't himself.
I'm nasty and I'm fat.
Debbie Allen tells her hair-raising secret of success.
This hair works, darling. Y'all better go get you some.
But wait, that's not all.
I definitely think it's time to get something rolling.
How about Slaughter's killer rock and roll? See it all on the Arsenio Hall Weekend Jam.
Arsenio Hall tonight, 11:15 here on Channel 3.
Listen to what the Associated Press has to say about Channel 3's award-winning photography. Terrific sequences that demonstrated lots of forethought. Compelling. Viewers couldn't tear themselves away. In a business where every picture tells a story, only one local news team keeps turning up the images you can't forget. Channel 3.
When Arsenio wants to have a good time, who does he call? Robert Klein, that crazy comedian with those late-night laughs.
I wanted to be a doctor. A few things got in my way, like physics, chemistry, zoology.
But wait, there's more.
Get up! Get on up!
You heard that right. Get up and dance to Martha Wash singing the hit song Everybody, Everybody.
What do you think about that, Barry?
Show you right.
For hot laughs and cool sounds, don't miss the next Arsenio Hall show.
Tonight at 12 here on Channel 3.
What has advertising on WCAX-TV done for your business?
If we do something over the weekend, the first half hour of Monday morning is answering sales calls, and that's an immediate response that you can really feel.
The fact that we only need to pay for one spot to hit the whole state shows that it makes sense dollar-wise for us in comparison to having to take out ads for 3 separate cities.
Call the WCAX-TV sales department now.
Ready for some hot laughs and cool music? Don't miss comedian Robert Klein and singer Martha Wash on the next Arsenio Hall show.
Tonight at 12 here on Channel 3.
Only one local station claimed first place in all 3 categories of the Associated Press Awards for Sports. WCAX. The judges say nice even pace. Good mix of various game highlights. The announcers were on par with any we've heard on the network level. When it comes to sports, more people are turning to the team with a winning edge. Channel 3.
Ready for some hot laughs and cool music? Don't miss comedian Robert Klein and singer Martha Wash on the next Arsenio Hall show.
Tonight at 12 here on Channel 3.
for Lotto Vermont. Join me every Friday night for Vermont's own Lotto game where you could win a lot of cash. I'll be drawing the 6 winning numbers every Friday at 6:59 right here on WCAX-TV, Channel 3.
Channel 3 Burlington. Channel 3 Burlington. Channel 3 Burlington. Channel 3 Burlington. Channel 3 Burlington.
Good afternoon. These are the community events in the Channel 3 viewing area. BFA Fairfax Community Library will open their International Children's Art exhibit tonight at 6 p.m. Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat will be shown at the Fletcher Free Library in Burlington on Saturday the 12th at 10:30 a.m. and again at 2. The United Methodist Church of White River Junction invites you to a turkey supper on Saturday from 5 until 7. And the Precision Valley Squares will hold an international night on Saturday from 8 to 11 at the Springfield Community House. These have been the community events for Friday. Have a pleasant afternoon and a delightful weekend.
The Human Factor, Thursday.
Today at 4:30 here on Channel 3. Channel 3 Burlington. 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 Channel 3 Burlington.
Week on Love.
Did you mention Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning at 9 here on Channel 3.
Handle administrative chores.
Tonight on the Channel 3 News at 11.
It's the first balanced budget in 29 years, but what will it mean for you? We'll have that story and reaction from Vermont leaders. Also, dozens of flood victims in northern Vermont seek federal assistance. A national teachers union criticizes Vermont's education standards. And is one of Vermont's best trout streams in jeopardy? Dave Vance takes us fishing on the Battenkill. Join us for all that and more at 11.
Join Marcellus Parsons weeknights on the Channel 3 News. Join Sharon Meyer weeknights on the Channel 3 News. CBS. Welcome home. Join Marcellus Parsons weeknights on the Channel 3 News. CBS. Welcome home. Join Roger Garrity weeknights on the Channel 3 News. Join Roger Garrity weeknights on the Channel 3 News. Join Marcellus Parsons weeknights on the Channel 3 News.
Efficiently than care. Where there's care, there's hope.
Life doesn't stop when the sun goes down, and the Channel 3 News team doesn't stop working for you either. We're working late every night to bring you the latest news, weather, and sports from our area, our nation, and our world. We're working for you every weeknight at 11, covering the important stories accurately and completely. Every newscast we give you is prepared with one goal in mind, to give you our best every time. Join us at 11 for the Channel 3 News.
Rosie's last day in L.A. with George, Seinfeld star Jason Alexander, and from Friends, Matthew Perry. Plus, Babyface rocks Rosie's last day in L.A.
I just want to say hot day!
Next time.
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 3.
The Simpsons.
Today at 5 on Channel 3. Today at 5:30 on Channel 3.
About you.
Tomorrow at 9:30 on Channel 3.
You know the intersection. You turn here every day. Come on, come on. But today you're running late. And you think you just can't wait. The light is red for a reason, so stop.
A safety message from the Federal Highway Administration and the Burlington Police Traffic Safety Program.
Channel 3, welcome home.
The address is Channel 3. Welcome home.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Tonight on the Channel 3 News at 11.
We'll have the latest on the school shootings today in Oregon. A 15-year-old boy killed his parents and one student, and 20 more were injured. Also, a Greek priest is sentenced for molesting a young girl. There's a new plan for cleaning up the Barge Canal Superfund site. And some feathered friends from afar were seen on Lake Champlain today. We'll have those stories and more tonight on the Channel 3 Late News at 11.
The balloons are coming.
Dr. Quinn faces exile when faith healing conflicts with modern medicine on the next Dr. Quinn.
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 3.
Channel 3, welcome home.
You're watching Channel 3, WCAX Burlington.
What makes Walker America's favorite action hero? Is it his charm?
Looking for this?
His wit?
Oh, no, another karate guy.
Or his soft touch?
That would have taken out all your teeth.
Chuck Norris is...
I'm talking about a real-life action hero.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
I was thinking about Mel Gibson to play it. Great.
Saturday at 1:30 on Channel 3.
Let's do the name game. Joey, 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 Bowie.
You know how some guys, they walk into a room and everybody takes notice? Nice shoes, huh?
Banana fan, Bowie.
Oh, man. I can't believe I locked myself out again.
You cook naked?
Yeah, toast, oatmeal, nothing that spatters.
Joey.
Do you know we can see you from here?
Friends, all week long.
Weekdays at 5:30.
Joey's there.
Tonight on Vermont's own Channel 3 News at 11.
We'll have the latest from today's impeachment hearings in Washington as the president's lawyers mount their defense. Also, a suspicious fire in Barrytown forces 2 families from their homes. Burlington schools want a big tax increase, but might not let you vote on it. And a busy night in local sports. Lars will have all the action. Plus, Sharon with the latest on today's snow coming up on the Channel 3 Late News at 11.
It's just one click away. WCAX.com.
We'll have the latest on impeachment as the president presents his defense.
The address is Channel 3. Welcome home.
Channel 3, welcome home.
Live electronic news gathering, only on Vermont's own Channel 3 News.
The address is Channel 3. Welcome home. Rats infest a Burlington neighborhood. We'll have the story at 11.
Tonight on Vermont's own Channel 3 News at 11.
A church community in Vermont is taking a unique approach to the problem of teen violence.
Perimeter people, you must be in motion.
They say games like this will help keep their kids safe. Also, Vermonters speak out against genetically engineered Terminator seeds. And a plane crashes into 2 loaded school buses, and you won't believe the results. Join us for those stories and more tonight on the Channel 3 Late News at 11.
When will the showers end? I'll have your forecast at 11.
Highlights from the NBA and NHL playoffs tonight at 11.
How the dating game has changed tonight on the Late News. The latest on the prison escape in Newport tonight at 11.
Live electronic news gathering, only on Vermont's own Channel 3 News.
A touch of Hollywood in Essex tonight on the Late News.
Red Sox Yankees Expos all in action tonight. Highlights at 11.
How one community is taking on teen violence tonight on the Late News.
Vermont's own Channel 3 News. We'll take you there.
Tonight she looks at the dating game and how the rules have changed over the years. Also, we'll have the latest from Kosovo, where UN officials are finding the humanitarian crisis is even worse than expected. And we'll tell you why movie star Jim Carrey was impersonating a police officer in Essex today. Plus, Steve Corsi with playoff action tonight in hockey at 11.
2,100 marathoners, 600 relay teams, 26.2 miles. The 1999 Vermont City Marathon is coming. Join the WCAX sports team as they bring you the inside track on competitors old and new as they get ready for race day. Go the distance, only on Vermont's own Channel 3 News. Experience you can trust.
Tonight on the Channel 3 News.
Lawmakers in Washington passed a $2 trillion budget for next year. We'll have the latest, including the future of tax cuts that could help you. The Green Mountain State is getting wired to the world. We'll tell you about the rising use of broadband and how it will change Vermont life forever. And North Country Union High School has earned a top internet honor. See why the student project won them an award for best website in the world. All that and more on the Channel 3 News tonight.
You're watching Channel 3, WCAX, Burlington.
Why training Vermont's nurses may be a problem tonight at 11.
Our sunny skies come to an end. Our full forecast tonight at 11.
It's all here on Vermont's own Channel 3.
The Channel 3 News is complete. Complete coverage that matters. Information. Content. Direct. In-depth. Complete means important to you. WCAX News. From people like you. Vermont, New York, Upper Valley. Experience you can trust.
Preview next ET tonight at 7:30 on Channel 3.
Brad on the next Everybody Loves Raymond.
Weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 3.
Right now. Next flash.
Today at 5:30 on Channel 3.
Energy prices are just too high. That's what drove us to attempt the first static electricity-powered home. Success has been elusive. besides making the house itself more energy efficient, the smartest thing we did was adding Energy Star products.
Best is just having a perfect evening.
From the curfew to the hottest prom fashions to the budget, it's everything you need to know to survive your teenager's prom night. And Christina gets a blast from her high school past. You won't want to miss the next Mars Venus.
Today at 9 on Channel 3.
Play Survivor Challenge 2.
Trip to the tropics.
10 weeks.
10 qualifiers.
10 ways to win.
Watch the Channel 3 News weeknights at 6 for the Survivor Challenge word of the day.
Connect the words to make each week's winning phrase and send it on a postcard to Channel 3.
One postcard will be drawn at random each week. If your name is drawn, you'll qualify to win a trip to Club Med Bora Bora from Milne Travel American Express.
Or one of 5 other great prizes. Survivor Challenge 2.
Trip to the tropics.
Sponsored by Superstore Appliances, The Bed Store,
and Vermont's own Channel 3.
Tonight on Vermont's own Channel 3 News at 11.
The Outback Survivor has been crowned. Now it's time to find out who will win the Channel 3 Survivor Challenge.
With the door open.
Now tonight, which of 5 lucky finalists will drive away in a new Pontiac Aztek? Also, we'll tell you how man's best friend may help save you from skin cancer. And Rutland residents sound off on a proposed methadone clinic in their city. Join us tonight.
You won't believe to tell the truth this week.
Whose line is it anyways? Greg Proops, Mother Love, and our celebrity panel ID the real female pro fighter.
The only way for me to know for sure would be to take a poke at one of them.
The real sexiest geek alive.
Mm-hmm.
Would you believe the real professional pirate?
This season the accessory is earring.
Plus the real babe who digs bugs.
All this week on To Tell the Truth.
Weekdays at 10 on Channel 3. You're watching Channel 3, WCAX, Burlington.
Log on to CBS.
It's going to be just cold enough. You might have to snuggle with your Valentine tonight. The forecast, variable cloudiness. It's going to be windy. Overnight lows in the upper teens and low 20s. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, windy, and fairly mild, seasonably mild. The high temperature.
This weekend on ER.
I have this hangnail, and it is very painful.
I have a brain tumor, and it's inoperable.
What?
I win.
After saving countless lives.
Pulling me out of the trauma room.
Anybody else that's sent home?
Dr. Green.
Thank you, Katie.
What did I do?
You just became my very last patient.
Says farewell.
You set the tone, Carter.
To the ER.
Late night on Channel 3.
John Edward can connect with the dead.
You carry her chain?
That's right.
And once they start talking,
Your father is extremely loud today.
things really come alive. Crossing over with John Edward.
Weekdays at 9 on Channel 3. WCAX.com. Ask the expert.
Check out WCAX.com and ask the expert at Goss Tire for all your tire and performance needs. So much more than a tire store.
How do you know? Ask the expert on WCAX.com. Tonight on the Channel 3 News.
A parade full of patriotic pride, where spouses take over for those serving in the military.
So we're marching for them.
Also, what's next for the old man of the mountain as New Hampshire plans a memorial for the fallen profile. Plus, deadly tornadoes touch down in the Midwest. And a warning to hikers in Vermont.
But give the trails a chance to dry out so we can save what soil we have left.
Watch the Channel 3 News tonight.
Everybody loves Raymond.
I just love the family interaction. It's a typical Italian family.
Thanks to Bomb. It's all about friends.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. On the next, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Weekdays at 5:30 on Channel 3.
Why Governor Pataki was working the phones this weekend at 11. Parading for patriotism in Rutland. We'll have the story tonight.
Red Sox highlights in Middlebury lacrosse tonight at 11.
A walk to stomp out homelessness. We'll have the story tonight.
Thanks for making us Vermont's most watched news station. Vermont's own Channel 3 News. We'll take you there.
On the next Crossing Over with John Edward.
Tomorrow at 9 on Channel 3.
Next, friends.
Tomorrow at 5 on Channel 3. Health Watch on WCAX.com. Find out about new leaps in technology. Learn to manage costs. Get tips to help you and your family live longer and better. It's all on the Health Watch page. Sponsored by Rutland Regional Medical Center on WCAX.com.
It's child support.
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 3.
I love you! Next, all new Rosie.
Tomorrow at 4 on Channel 3.
On ER.
Sunday at 11:30 on Channel 3.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Tomorrow at 5:30 on Channel 3. It's all here. WCAX.com.
Who will win the Channel 3 Survivor Challenge? Join us tonight.
It's all here. WCAX.com. You're watching Channel 3, WCAX, Burlington. The Channel 3 News, first in news.
At Channel 3, we're committed to bringing you the best local news.
It has been our mission for nearly 50 years.
Now we're honored to have won the Edward R. Murrow Awards for Best Overall Excellence in News and Best Newscast.
And we couldn't have done it without you. You are why we challenge ourselves every day, delivering stories that are important to you. We're proud to receive these awards.
And we thank you for making us first in news.
Hi, I'm pediatrician Dr. Lewis First from Vermont Children's Hospital, and this week on First with Kids, I'll be trying to temper your child's temper tantrums. I'll be mad if you don't tune in.
Thanks for making us Vermont's most watched news station.
We're asking America to be ready, and we will be ready.
Trust me, you've said enough.
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 3.
Friends.
Tomorrow at 5 on Channel 3.
Babies, next DT.
Tomorrow at 7:30 on Channel 3.
Vermont basketball taking on Big Time BC. Join us at 11.
Hi, I'm pediatrician Dr. Lewis First from Vermont Children's Hospital of Fletcher Allen. And this week on First with Kids, I'll cut to the chase and provide some information on lawnmower safety and protecting your children. Tune in and learn more.
You're watching Channel 3, WCAX, Burlington. When it's early and the roads are treacherous, you need to know if your kids have to travel. With the Channel 3 News School Closings Info, you get the details up to the minute without waiting for someone to announce them. It's convenient, easy to read, and available all morning while you watch the news. Don't get caught out in the snow. Look for school closings on the Channel 3 News.
School closings are sponsored by TD Bank North, Vermont's statewide community bank, with the most convenient hours in Vermont. Open Saturday mornings in 26 locations.
Tonight on the Channel 3 News.
Vermont's governor gives the budget address. What are his priorities? Find out tonight. Also, trial begins for a man in upstate New York charged with killing his employers. And why won't the iPhone work here? Find out.
Today at 5 on Channel 3.
Next DT.
Tonight at 7:30 on Channel 3.
Be with your wife.
Tomorrow at 10 on Channel 3.
Flavor to life.
Tomorrow at 9 on Channel 3.
Well, I think as a reporter and as an anchor, the first thing you want to ask yourself when you do a story is how is this going to affect somebody and how can they use this in their daily life? You know, there's so many different elements in that 2-hour format that you can't do in a shorter newscast. Any story you do, if you know you've somehow reached out to a viewer and they've learned something by your story or changing something in their lives because of something that you had on the air that morning, that's a successful story. You know, you made a difference.
Channel 3 invites you to join the Vermont Youth Orchestra Sunday, January 28th at the Flynn Center for the VYO Winter Concert, Force of Destiny, featuring James Box, the amazing trombone player from the Montreal Symphony, performing the Grandal Concerto. Hear the VYO perform works by Grant, Verdi, and Tchaikovsky. For tickets, call 86 Flynn. Don't miss the Force of Destiny, brought to you by these sponsors and Vermont's own Channel 3. For tickets, call 86 Flynn.
Weather 3.2. WCAX brings you weather whenever you want it. Weather 3.2. A new digital weather channel with the most current weather information 24 hours a day. Weather 3.2. Check out conditions town by town. Follow your 5-day forecast. Get the big picture. Weather 3.2. It's time for Vermont's own Weather 3.2. The most comprehensive digital weather channel anywhere. Only from WCAX Digital. Now see your favorite CSI on WCAX.com. CSI Miami, CSI New York, and the show that started it all, CSI. All available the day after they air on WCAX.com. Brought to you by Vermont's own WCAX-TV. You're watching Channel 3, WCAX, Burlington.
Watch Kiana Burks weeknights on Channel 3. Watch Jess Langlois weeknights on Channel 3.
You've got questions.
Do I need a multivitamin?
We've got answers.
Should I get a flu shot?
Catch Ask Your Kinney Pharmacist, Thursday mornings at 6 and at noon during the Channel 3 News.
WCAX is getting you answers for your job search, too. Check the Who's Hiring tab to see which local businesses are hiring now. Just go to WCAX.com and click on the Who's Hiring tab. Is a better job waiting for you? Check the Who's Hiring tab at WCAX.com today.
When you think of Made in Vermont, you might think of stuff. So join me and discover the wide range of people, our friends and neighbors, making local products in our home. Made in Vermont Mondays at 6, only on Vermont's own WCAX.
Sponsored by the Vermont Department of Economic Development. Murder in Morrisville.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
A young life cut short.
He was my best friend.
A family shattered and waiting for justice.
It's not going to stop the hurt.
Tonight, Darren Perrin's exclusive interview with Fern Feather's family. Plus, new details about the case. Only on the Channel 3 News at 6. Watch Alyssa Borden weekday mornings on Channel 3.
Mornings can get a little hectic.
But at WCAX, we're up to get you going.
Let's get right to the big stories you need to know before you go.
Up with your Max Advantage forecast. So it's a soggier start to our day before we slowly start to clear out for any evening plans to get you up and prepared for the day ahead.
We're up for what's now.
And what's next. If it's happening now, it's happening here. Watch Vermont's own Channel 3 this morning.
We're up to get you going.
The news doesn't end with the workday, which is why Channel 3 brings you new stories every night.
Get ready for tomorrow with forecasts for the day ahead and all of today's news in one place.
With more reporters in more places telling more local stories, count on Channel 3 to get you new answers.
Our Lucy Kale joins us live.
Reporting live in Orwell, Lucy Kale's Channel 3 News. Because getting answers is what we do best.
We're Vermont's own WCAX.
The WCAX team has been nominated for 4 New England Emmys. Joe Carroll for Up in Flames, The Berwick Fire 50 Years Later. Joe Carroll for Super Seniors. Darren Perrin for Cold Case Crack. And Jack Fitzsimmons and Michael Dugan for Catamount Corner. WCAX has more Emmy nominations than any other local news organization, with more local reporters telling more local stories from more of the places we call home. We're proud to be Vermont's own WCAX. The weather, it's something that affects us all every day, from sunny to severe and anything in between. The Channel 3 Max Advantage weather team has your back.
Soggier start to our day before we slowly begin to dry things out.
Taking the maximum advantage of the good days and preparing you for whatever Mother Nature has in store.
Strong line of storms moving through the region.
We want you to take advantage of the good days and have the advantage over the bad ones. Channel 3's Max Advantage weather team has you covered.
It's going to catch up to Champlain Valley right around dinner time.
There is the potential for some stronger wind gusts.
Several rounds of showers and thunderstorms continue to push through the region.
But midday and heading into the afternoon and early evening, rain is likely.
I can remember him beating the dogs, throwing them out onto the porch.
Escape plans for victims of domestic abuse and their pets. Plus, the real price of life-saving health care.
Getting answers.
On the next Investigate TV Plus.
Today at 3:30 on Channel 3.
The news doesn't end with the workday, which is why Channel 3 brings you new stories every night.
Get ready for tomorrow with forecasts for the day ahead and all of today's news in one place.
Because getting answers is what we do best.
We're Vermont's own WCAX.
For some great family fun entertainment, then get yourself to the Max and become an instant fan of the Upper Valley Nighthawks. Here are the upcoming games at the Maxfield Sports Complex in White River Junction. Check out these collegiate stars before they make it to the pros. And all games are free. Yeah, free. So bring a friend or the whole family and get ready to have some fun with the Upper Valley Nighthawks. It's going to be a thrilling season of summer baseball. Visit UpperValleyNighthawks.com for a full schedule. Sponsored by WCAX.
Watch Adam Sullivan weekdays only on Channel 3.
And new money to kick tobacco use to the curb. The organization's getting grant funding coming up.
Cloudy with a few passing rain showers out there to kick things off on this Monday morning, but we're going to start to trend drier, brighter, and warmer here as we head towards midweek. The timeline on it all coming up in that full forecast.
The region's original local news station, Vermont's own WCAX. Watch Cam Smith weekend mornings on Channel 3. Murder in Morrisville.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
A young life cut short.
He was my best friend.
A family shattered and waiting for justice.
It's not going to stop the hurt.
Tonight, Darren Perrin's exclusive interview with Fern Feather's family. Plus, new details about the case. Only on the Channel 3 News at 6.
Mornings can get a little hectic.
But at WCAX, we're up to get you going.
Let's get right to the big stories you need to know before you go.
Up with your Max Advantage forecast. So it's a soggier start to our day before we slowly start to clear out for any evening plans to get you up and prepared for the day ahead.
We're up for what's now.
And what's next. If it's happening now, it's happening here. Watch Vermont's own Channel 3 this morning.
We're up to get you going.
You've got questions.
Do I need a multivitamin?
We've got answers.
Should I get a flu shot?
Catch Ask Your Kinney Pharmacist Thursday mornings at 6 and at noon during the Channel 3 News.
Good night. He's going to catch up to Champlain Valley right around dinner.
The Vermont Renaissance.
Today we are honored to share a few stories about people who made up the fabric of our incredible community.
The news doesn't take a day off.
Count on Channel 3 to get you answers.
I've got my eye on the sky, so you can focus on getting the max advantage for your weekend.
Because getting answers is what we do best.
We're Vermont's own WCAX.
Getting answers is what we do best. Vermont's own WCAX. Every night at 6 and 11, WCAX is where the region turns for what's happening right now.
We're live in South Burlington.
And what's happening next.
Right around dinner time.
Every night, WCAX is working for you. Evenings at 6 and 11. Investigations making a difference.
Do you think most people are aware of the risk that is literally right underneath?
Asking tough questions.
Do you feel like it's a form of voter suppression?
And getting answers.
You almost seem speechless when you heard those numbers.
Well, it's pretty crazy.
What do you think when you see this video?
I mean, it looks real.
Every week, bringing you stories from across the country.
Hello and welcome to Investigate TV. I'm Lee Zurich.
Don't miss Investigate TV, Sundays at 11:30 p.m. on WCAX. Watch Ike Ben David weeknights on Channel 3. Your old favorites are back on the air.
Something different is about to happen.
From MacGyver.
Concealed weapon that's a Swiss Army knife.
To Star Trek.
That's the only choice here.
The A-Team.
Just who are these friends of yours anyway?
To the Twilight Zone. Heroes and icons are here on WCAX 3.3.
We hope you'll share this very strange experience with us.
Check your local listings. Watch Laura Ullman weekdays on Channel 3. The WCAX News app. The news and weather you need just one click away.
Channel 3's Max Advantage weather team has you covered.
Watch Haley Morgan only on Channel 3. News presents Watch You Can Quote Me Sundays at 11:30 a.m. only on WCAX. Watch Jack Fitzsimmons weeknights on Channel 3.
Good morning.
Get tanked with the Fall Guy on Heroes and Icons.